How's it guys, Munash here, and today we have a pretty good crystal opening, I must say. So I already opened all these crystals. I didn't record my reaction to them. I was just pretty tired last night and been having a pretty busy week, which is why I haven't been uploading that much lately. Not because of work like usual, I just have other priorities right now which have reduced my video making time quite significantly. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna manage to upload regularly from now on, unless I just stop doing commentary or that much editing, but then who's gonna really want to watch that? I don't know, I need to find some kind of balance because I already don't sleep enough on a regular basis, but anyway, let's just get into this opening. So I started off with a featured 5-star crystal, hoping to get either Shang-Chi or Silver Centurion, the only two champs I don't have from it. Shang-Chi is pretty good. I could see myself investing and using him even as a 5-star. Centurion is also quite useful, perhaps even underrated, although I don't know how much I would actually use him as a 5-star. But I got Purgatory, which is the second time pulling her, so that's a first time dupe. At least it's something new, so not bad. And then I also got some Cavalier crystals for Anti-Venom to open. So I just picked these up, when was it, yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. I needed the boost as well for Alliance War, just checking if I'm still recording. So I figured, yeah, I might as well, because he looks quite interesting as a champion as well. I haven't really looked into him that much yet, but who knows, maybe I could do a few interesting things with him. So the first crystal stops on a 5-star Old Man Logan, which is not bad just because it's a 5-star. I mean, usually I get about 2 5-stars, 1 or 2 5-stars actually from 5 Cavalier crystals. He should be pretty high sig now, yeah, almost 200. So I remember there was one featured crystal that he was in and I pulled him at least 5 times from it. But he's still fairly low rank. I have never had any interest in using him. Even just after he got duped, I just wasn't a fan. Second crystal, we get another 5-star. This time it's Nebula. Not really bothered about her. I don't use Nebula at all for anything, and I probably never will, to be honest. So let's just keep it going. Third crystal, I just really want to get at least a 4-star Anti-Venom. So we're gonna carry on. I'm gonna spin these all out and yeah, take a bit of time to actually open them this time. Okay, so the third one stops and look who it lands on. 5-star Anti-Venom. That is some pretty good luck, I must say. I mean, I've only ever gotten the featured champ twice, I believe, before this. There was Red Goblin and Red Guardian. Red Gob was a 6-star and then Red Guardian was a 5-star. So far I'm pretty happy with this opening just because I got the featured 5-star. And the ratio has been pretty good so far, 3 out of 3 5-stars. Can't complain about that. But of course that couldn't last forever, so now we finally get a 3-star for the first time. And it's Ultron, a champ I would love to pull as a 6-star. Not bothered at all. I mean, first 3-star and only have 1 more left. Pretty good ratio so far. So 1 more crystal to open, and at this point I'm like, it's whatever, you know, I got what I wanted basically, which were the boosts, and the 5-star Anti-Venom, which, you know, is pretty awesome. And then the final crystal lands on a 4-star Anti-Venom, so just adds to the collection. I don't know if there's any benefit to having him as a 4-star if you already have a 5-star, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's probably the best 4-star I could have asked for. So a pretty good batch of 3 5-stars, and one of them was the featured champ, and then 1 4-star who was also the featured champ, and a 3-star Ultron. So now we're gonna move on to the featured 6-star crystal, which I'll get from the Black ISO market with the discount. And there's a lot of good champs in this crystal, I must say. Quite a couple I would be very happy with as well. Although the main prize would probably be Hercules, and then Hercules again, because I would need to dupe him. But I'd be very happy to get a Gwenpool dupe. Human Torch dupe also would be very nice, because I also have him at rank 3 already. Diablo dupe would also be amazing. I guess any of the features would be decent since I don't have them as 6-stars. I only have Purgatory as a 5-star. Then in terms of new champs, I would like to get a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, and... is that all? Huh. I guess Medusa wouldn't be bad. Iceman, I guess not bad as well. I don't know if it would be useful because his damage isn't the greatest, so yeah. Who else is there? Rogue would also be decent, although she kind of needs dupe. But we get Nebula, which is not great, although also not the worst. I mean, at least it's a first time dupe, and she is not the worst champ in this pool. I could have gotten Cyclops or Annex, so at least Nebula is a little bit better than that. But still, I just can't see myself investing in her anytime soon. Even in the not so near future. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever take her up to rank 2. But the funny thing about Nebula is she does benefit quite a lot from the rank, kind of like Corvus, because the shock damage does go up quite a bit. So at rank 3 she can actually dish out some very solid numbers. And then she has some solid utility against robots, kind of like Medusa. But there is a bit of a damage trade-off for that, and now we also have Magneto, so yeah, I just don't see myself using her for anything. So now we're gonna move on to the Deadpool gold trade offers, which I must say is a very nice offer, because I know a lot of people who have a lot of excess gold. So this is way better than spending units or actual currency for these type of rewards. So I ended up getting all of them because I actually had 18 million gold before they dropped, which is a lot for me, I must say. I mean, I never usually have this much gold because I don't do arena or even incursions these days, so my gold is usually in the low millions, but it has been accumulating quite nicely over the past couple of months thanks to all the offers, you know, stuff like July 4 and all the content like 7.2. So first, let's pop open this 6-star Nexus, and I was quite happy with this one, a very easy choice for me. I prefer Emma Frost on Awakened. Champion is not really that useful, but Black Widow Deadly Origin actually is. Champs that can deal a high amount of shock damage are still quite rare, and she's just kind of fun to play with her animation, so I'll probably at least take her up to rank 2. So nothing crazy or game changing, but I was still pretty happy with that Nexus, probably one of my better ones. And we still have one more 6-star Nexus to open, and this one will be a class Nexus which I get to select. And I went with Cosmic once again because I'm still hunting for certain champs that are in this class. The main one being the Silver Surfer dupe because prestige, but there are still several others that I would be happy with. So in terms of new champs, it would be Captain Marvel, Angela, Hela, and Venom. Maybe also Proxima, but she kind of needs the SIG and ideally high SIG for the really big damage. Then I would really like to dupe CGR and Silver Surfer. So now imagine my excitement when this happened. I was in awe when this happened, because to actually have 2 good options from a Nexus is very rare for me. I think the only other time it happened was when I had to pick between She-Hulk and the Apocalypse dupe during the spring cleaning opening. So it took me a while to decide, and I even consulted with alliance mates. Initially I was thinking Captain Marvel since she's the new champ and CGR doesn't really need the dupe, but I almost never use her these days outside of Cavalier difficulty, and I might still be more inclined to use my 5-star just because she is Awakened and SIG 200, depending on the fight of course. Cause even though she might be good without the SIG, she does kind of need it to be better than good or amazing in my opinion, cause you can get around so much stuff with that indestructible. And that's why I chose to awaken CGR, because even though he doesn't really need the SIG, it does help with his utility. That Damnation is quite handy for buff control, and he's a champ that I know I will use more than Captain Marvel, even if she was awakened. And he doesn't need Nick Fury for synergy, which isn't that big of a deal because Fury is an amazing champ, unless it's Alliance War and I don't have enough space in my team. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Easily my best crystal opening since, I don't know, but this has to be in the top 3 of the year at least. 5-star Anti-Venom, Awakening CGR, and a new Black Widow Deadly Origins. I'm very happy with that. So I hope you guys found this interesting, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.